juices flowing like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So San Jose State's offense will take the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. With the catch, it's Browning. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Hey guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
He's got it. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, San Jose State. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense will really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. To the air. It's Gulbranson. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Got him downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Ballard. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football. They're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Snagged in the middle. It's Blackburn. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carrillo. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Another incompletion on third down. To pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to throw, it's Gulbranson. Got it behind the line, it's Hall. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. The play-action fake. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Stanford to the line on third and long. Looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Jukes his way for more. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Guys, let's think for just a moment about San Jose State. They come into the season, #1 recruiting class in the country. Think we'll see those freshmen much?
You dang right we will. I mean, you don't recruit like they did this offseason and be the #1 team in the country without getting a ton of impact guys that come in and contribute day one. Palmer, there's a lot of young, exciting faces.
Yeah, they don't look like freshmen either. I mean, these guys look like grown men. And remember, in recruiting, a lot of these kids were...
It's intercepted. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Snap it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Gulbranson. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The give headed toward right tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. The give to the back. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example.
Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Using his legs to buy some time. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. The give to Davis. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Gobranson. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Got it in the middle, it's Hall. It's a seam wide open. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Ballard. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. 1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. That is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Spartans will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Ballard. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's reeled in, it's Moses. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Jesse, that's like a throwback to yesteryear, tossing it to a pass-catching fullback.
Well, it's nice to know as a quarterback, when things aren't open downfield, you can find the big fella for a check down.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
Picks up 4. Brings up
Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Off play action. Finds his man. It's Moses. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Back to throw. It's Branson. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Carrillo. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run from the shotgun. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Looking to throw, it's Branson. Working that left side now. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, he just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Just keeps slinging it. Blasted as he lets it go. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cardinal.
But when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Lubbock for a long time. They're up by 28 over the Rebels. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. It's complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
To the air, it's Gobranson. Makes the grab. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Stanford now has it in the red zone. To the air on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw. It's Matthews. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Spartans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Oh, they're after him. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but
he's got it in more than enough for a first down. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. It's complete. Finds a crease at the 20. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Spartans have it with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd reception of the day. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Cardinal. How about this? They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that